Hello and welcome to my vlog. My name is Sarah Aziz and I'm a busy mom with 6 kids, and this is the latest addition to our family. He is 3.5 weeks old and his name is Jordan Asher. So maybe later in the vlog I'll show more close-up picture of him. He's busy sleeping right now. He just had a bottle. So I was going to share a little bit about my labor and delivery story of how he came into this world. I was I was 12 days overdue, so quite overdue. Most women have babies between 38 to 40 weeks, but I was over 41 weeks when I had him. And the story is, because I was 12 days overdue, I told my midwife I want him out. He's a heavy baby, and I was feeling like really like I wanted to see him and meet him. And so at 12 days she induced me. So at 1 o'clock I got induced at the hospital in Chilliwack, and basically nothing was happening, nothing was progressing. It was very slow process, and at 7 or 7:30 the midwife came and checked me and she said, nope, nothing's happened. I was still 1 centimeter as I was in the hospital when they induced me at 1 o'clock. So I was like, oh boy, okay. So I was getting really exhausted and tired at this point. 7:30 I was like, oh, I just want to go to bed. But then the contractions, as soon as the midwife left, the contractions started happening and it got really intense and really painful. And basically by 10 o'clock I was like, I basically called the midwife, and I remember in between, like, she was asking me a question, and I was breathing. I couldn't even talk. That's all I could do was just breathe. And then she realized, oh, things are getting intense. So she goes, I'm on my way. So she came over at 10:30, and she checked me, and no, not 10:30, it was 10:15. So she got to my house by 10:15, and she checked me, and I was already 6 centimeters dilated, and she said, whoa, from 7:30 to like 10 o'clock, I was already like more than halfway dilated. So she said, we got to get you to the hospital. And I said, I need an epidural. I've never had an epidural. I've had 6 births and never had an epidural. But at that moment, I was feeling like this is really painful. I just want to get an epidural. I think it's a gift that I owe myself. And a present to myself that after having 5 deliveries without an epidural, I thought I would like to just have one and just see what the difference is between a natural birth without an epidural and a natural birth with an epidural. So we drove to the hospital like mad because she drove right behind my husband, and he was driving like 80 or 100 in a 60 zone or 50 zone. And he was rushing, and I just kept thinking, like, I feel like this baby is going to come out any minute. I've just felt like a lot of pressure. So from the time she checked me at 10:15 to when we arrived at the hospital, like by 10:30, no, not 10:30, no, 10:30 was when I got my bag and we decided to leave and drive. We get to the hospital. By the time we get to the hospital, basically I was like, I need to push. She goes, no, you can't have the baby outside the hospital. You need to have the baby in your bedroom upstairs and the 3rd floor. So she's just like, you have to make it up there. You cannot have the baby outside the hospital, because I was basically like, I can't move, I can't walk. I'm going to have this baby now. And she's just like, no, you got to go up. So I went up the elevator and made it just right to my room. And basically when I got in my room, my water broke. And basically the baby came out really quick and fast. So I had altogether, my labor was about 3.5 hours long. It was super fast. I've never had such a long labor and delivery, ever. I'm serious, it took like maybe 1 push to get out the baby. It was that fast. And he was my heaviest baby of all of my kids. And he was 9 pounds and 9 ounces. And he was 23 inches long. So I don't know where he hid inside of me, because even the midwife said, I think this baby will be about maybe 6 to 7.5 pounds at the most. She did not think that this baby would be even up to 8 pounds. So the fact that it was almost 10-pound baby, that surprised everyone. So yeah, and so that's my labor and delivery story. Didn't have time for an epidural, didn't have time for any painkillers or anything. This baby just showed up really fast, which was really nice. I think 12 days overdue. I waited a long time for this baby to come. And now, he's waking up. So maybe we can take a look at him. He is, I think, I haven't weighed him recently with the midwife, so I'm hoping to do that really soon. But he might be around 11 pounds because he's feeling heavy and he's definitely fitting into size 2 diapers. Size 1 I find is a little bit snug and tight on him, so I bought size 2 and they fit him really good. So yeah, and that's our story about where we're at right now. And I guess for after you have a baby, postpartum I'm feeling great. I had no stitches, no tearing, nothing. So basically, I really feel blessed. The healing after having the baby was very, I guess, smooth and smooth sailing. But the only thing that was the hardest part was, I think, the breastfeeding part. I think no matter how many kids you have, nursing is hard work, and it's always a learning. It's a learning curve with each baby. Each baby is so different, and this baby decided that he wants to sleep on me all the time. And he doesn't really care to suck out the milk or to work on it. He just wants to sleep on me. He's so comfy and cozy. So I'm exclusively pumping right now. He is drinking from a bottle, but I'm so fortunate. I feel blessed that I have not had to go on to formula yet, because formula is super expensive. And with diapers are super expensive as well. We live in Canada, and I feel like the prices here are a little bit intense. So yeah, so having to buy formula and diapers, that would just be a lot of money every month, and I don't even want to think about it. Like, I feel sorry for those parents that, you know, they have to, because, you know, for whatever reason, breastfeeding did not work out, and that's okay. That is okay. As long as the baby is fed, that is what is best. So I'm not against formula, because I did formula for my 5th baby. At the very end, when I found I was pregnant with him, my milk just dried up and I had to put her on formula, and that was okay. She was fine. She survived. So, you know, it's expensive, and that's why I don't really want to go down that road. So it's not because I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just super expensive. I wish they would make it more affordable for parents to go that option. That's for sure, because nursing is hard work, and sometimes it can make postpartum, like, can make you feel like postpartum depression, because you're so tired and you have to make sure your milk supply stays up. You have to produce milk, and it's a lot of work. So just to do that, it's a lot of work to do. And my kids are they're busy in the other room. I can hear them making noise. Oh dear. Yeah, it's close to their bedtime. So, well, thank you for joining us today, me and Jordan Asher. We enjoyed you guys watching our vlog today, and we hope that we'll see you tomorrow. I guess we'll talk about more about my postpartum and more about how the baby's doing and how I'm doing. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.